y'all listen, man. Now that we're finally back, Steve Brown, Marvin Hunter, of course, my man Sean Larkins, and the return of the Jacketeer.
Return of the Jack. Oh yeah, Return of the Jack. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
I know that I'll be back.
What's on that, Jack?
It's the Return of the Jack, baby.
Yeah, it is, man. And we have returned. Yes, we talk like this podcast, man, right here at the Grown Folks Table, man. We about to get it done, man. But before we do, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button. We want like 50 likes right out the gate. 50 likes.
I bet they ain't gonna like it.
And share.
I dare you.
And share.
I dare you share.
Share us, man.
I dare you share.
We are monetized.
I bet you won't hit like. I bet you won't hit like. I bet you won't hit like. I bet you won't hit like.
Jack.
Hit like. Hit like.
Jack. We trying to get into.
Okay, my bad. He got me hyped too. My bad.
Right. And then he doing the moves and everything. Hey, what you got here, man? What you got here? You drinking?
Oh, this is a Gentleman Jack.
Okay.
I'm finna start hollering at these folks to try to get it like a what they call a sponsorship.
Right.
Yeah. We need to make a sponsor. We need to make a video out of this. Hey, yo, Goldie, I need you to take this part right here. Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm sponsored right now by Gentleman Jack.
Right.
I'm not sure if this part of the Jack. Yeah, can you turn the bottle for me?
Yeah, Jack, stop jacking off and come on.
Yeah, these are the people that pay me. These are the people that you know what I'm saying.
What do you like about this Gentleman Jack?
It's smooth. It's refreshing, and it makes me feel like I'm on top of the world.
Well, you know what, man? Everybody else trying to get endorsements. Let me get one too. Sparkling Welch's grape juice. Listen, let me tell you something.
Communion wine.
It's smooth.
Mm-hmm. What church do you go to?
Let me try this. What church do you belong to? Wait a minute, one more.
Who's your Lord and Savior?
Let him use you.
What you doing, your grape? Look at the camera, do it.
Let him use you.
Oh, and then
give it all to him.
Who is the shepherd of your flock?
And the last one, and the most famous one. Baby, you ain't saved. Hey, man, we got
one more. Will you come?
I got one.
Do I have anyone?
I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Bartender, I will have a blood of the lamb on the rocks.
Blood of the lamb.
Oh yeah, and we gonna need y'all donating to the podcast. So, will a man rob God? Hey man, we got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Man. A lot of stuff going on, man. Listen, if you want to rate our podcast, whatever, send Keith Lee.
Yeah, send Keith.
Ooh, that's what we need.
Or Keith D.
Yeah, send
Keith Lee.
Yeah, because Keith Lee came to Atlanta and stirred up the city and left.
He told this motherfucker off.
He done stirred up a hornet's nest.
And left.
Yes, he did.
And he did it professionally and nicely.
He was doing God's work.
What was the pros and cons of Keith Lee coming to town?
Me, I didn't have a problem.
I ain't had no con.
Come
back, Keith. Matter of fact, buy you a house here. Be here every day.
Context, y'all. Give me some context.
So who did he give a bad grade to?
Well, I don't know if he gave bad grades.
Old lady gang.
Old lady gang. So I don't know if he gave
old lady gang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
I don't know if he gave a bad grade, but I think that he just gave his honest opinion on. I think who was the old lady gang
and Milk and Honey.
Milk and Honey.
No, the real Milk and Honey, right? It's two different ones. There's Milk and Honey and real.
As a matter of fact, this is brought to you by Steve's Communion Wine. May I have a Milk and Honey on the rocks?
Okay, what did he say about Milk and
Honey? The wait was like crazy long. Mm-hmm. And then when he's sick, because see, he don't never go in. He sent his family in.
Right.
Because he don't want no special treatment. Sent his family in. They told him they couldn't seat him. Then when he came in, they wanted to seat him. He was like, nah. I'm just a regular person. You're not going to treat me no different than nobody else.
Ain't nobody know that nigga.
Oh, yeah, they did. They popped out. And then afterwards, Milk and Honey made it worse because they came out and did something like kind of throwing shade at sitting around like, who is Keith Lee? No, he the one just kick y'all in y'all ass. That's who he is. Right. So, I mean, he goes around the country. Folks don't know he does food reviews. He's actually a UFC fighter. He's been fighting for like about 10 years. And he just started doing reviews. and I want to say a couple years ago on TikTok, he blew up.
Right.
So now when Keith Lee comes to a spot and he gives you a favorable, review, your business goes through the roof, like he did with the jerk place in Stone Mountain. Right. That lady, the line was around the building.
That's good.
That's what's up.
So he's out here doing good work. It's just that if you ain't got your shit together as an establishment, if you got stupid ass rules or bad staff, bad attitude, or your food ain't hidden, he gonna say it. And he's not mean, very nice. Always give honor to God.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, though. What about...
It's not always giving honor to God.
He does.
He's very artistic. And
what if he gives a bad review on the taste of the food, but that's his particular taste? He don't like the way that chicken is. What if I liked it?
Okay.
But that's what he says, though. He say, don't go under the people comments dragging them. You go. I'm telling you about what I feel. He says that every time.
Okay. Because you gotta, some people are so crazy, they will take what he says about the food as face value, like they don't have their own taste buds. So I get
that's
that.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
but
I got my own
let
taste
me
buds.
say this too. Keith Lee didn't just pop up. He was invited.
He was invited.
By who?
By
Old Lady Gang invited him. The folks always invited.
So while he was in town, he specifically said that he got.
They did invite him.
Yeah, they invited him. He specifically said that people will invite him and this and that. So he finally went. And I don't think that his reviews on the Old Lady Gang, they weren't really bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was more so the rules, but then this would have sparked. After he did that, now everybody who's had a bad opinion came on there sharing their shit. And that's what the people don't want. Do you know his family's getting death threats?
Yeah, I heard that.
Because of this. How about this? How about if you fix your shit? How about that?
You
if you fix your shit, then he wouldn't give no bad
You talk
review.
about my family. I'm
nothing. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. You know what? Your lead-in was wonderful. Though. We thought you was going to come with it. And you just...
Let's do it again. Hey, if you talk about my restaurant, I'm going to kill your family.
That's what they said. But you know what? They must have did their research because they threatened his family and not him. So they must have read like, this nigga was an MMA fighter. So we gonna threaten his sister. We ain't finna fuck with him.
And then one girl from, I think, Milk and Honey came in there with a manager. I don't think she no longer works there. Called him autistic and all that kind of stuff, and that went viral. Listen, here's the problem. I feel like
he called him what?
Autistic, because he talks so slow and kind of. But here's what the problem that I have. It seems like in our community, we not allowed to police ourselves. We not allowed to throw no criticism, constructive or otherwise, like we above reproach. I be damned. Black people, our money worth something too. So if I'm spending my money and your shit ain't to my liking or up to par, I get to say something.
No, Marvin, but I think that's where you're wrong because, being a black man, every day it's an adventure. It's like playing Frogger. You're trying to get your ass across that street to get your ass right back home and whatnot. Would you say being a black man is harder or owning a black business is harder?
Both.
What's harder?
Brother, if I'm spending my money, I
don't care who I'm spending it with.
I don't care who I'm spending it with. Mm-hmm. I expect a certain level of...
Let me tell you.
So I guess y'all...
Let me tell you something.
Y'all not open to no restaurants.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. My first time flying with JetBlue was this weekend. And they was on some...
fell off. I told you he fell off. I told you the nigga fell off.
They was on some nigga shit this weekend. And I'm going to let them know. I'm emailing them. I'm bad review the whole nine. They gonna get it too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Larkin has gone from Delta, United, American to JetBlue. This nigga fell off. I knew it.
That was my first time ever flying JetBlue. And they canceled the flight. Ain't say why.
They just said fuck you.
Yeah, we ain't flying today.
They canceled you.
We don't feel like
they canceled you for. We
don't feel like it.
They canceled you for voicing your opinion.
No, they canceled the flight.
Well,
I haven't voiced. I'm finna send them an email. I'm finna write a review the whole nine.
No, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that.
But you know what, Sean?
They ain't black on. They gonna get it.
But you know what, Marvin?
Okay.
But you know what, Sean? Like Marvin said, again, and I've seen this so many times. We do not like constructive criticism. Nope. In this day and time,
on no level.
In this day and time, you can't tell nobody shit about them. And then if you do say something, the first thing they come out with is you hating. You hating. Your food is fucking awful. And we all know it. Not none of these restaurants. I've been to Old Lady Gang. I love their food, by the way. But I'm saying, I'm just giving you an example. I can go down to mom and pop's down the street, and the food is awful. I throw up in the restaurant, and I'll be like, listen, the service was, okay, but the food made me, why you hating? Why you can't tell them nothing?
This is my issue with a lot of black businesses. Stop opening before you ready.
Nigga, stop having 17 soft openings. Nigga, when this shit gonna get firm? When we gonna have a firm opening?
But wait, guys.
No.
Do you know how hard it is to start a business, to get permits and all that and whatnot? Once again, step one, you already behind the gun because you're black.
Well, yeah.
What is a soft opening? A soft opening is to introduce your business to the community, so that you can get feedback. A soft opening ain't supposed to be so you can make money for the firm opening. And that's what motherfuckers do. You go in there, it's a goddamn hole in the bathroom where the urinal. I see my truck out in the goddamn parking lot. I'm fucking hitting the goddamn alarm to make sure it's locked. Nigga, I shouldn't have to do that while I'm pissing.
Hey, Marvin,
You got something, you ain't got no ingredients. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah. And then after the soft opening, you go back, what do you see? A table full of hookahs.
Nigga, stop bringing them hookahs into the shit.
I like hookah.
Bruh.
You like hookah?
I like hookah. I smoke a hookah.
That's some nigga shit.
Nigga,
shit.
or the brunch.
They basically got hookah do got some nigga shit.
Or the brunch. The brunches in Atlanta is fucking crazy. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to hear wet ass pussy while I'm trying to eat salmon croquettes.
Listen.
I don't want to hear about your wet ass pussy while I'm trying to eat salmon croquettes.
y'all don't want to pay for nothing, man.
What are you talking about?
Why y'all acting like just because people are trying to charge what they worth and whatnot, that they in the wrong?
Who says they're worth it?
Man, no. So I'm in the wrong because I charge you for valet. I'm in the wrong because I charge you.
This is my thing.
You know
if it's
what?
worth valet,
for wasting my condiment.
This is my thing about
I
it.
did charge y'all for coming to my yard.
This is my thing about valet. I'm so sick of every place in this city valet park. I went to some place. I ain't gonna say the name of the place. I went there last night. They charged $20. This one, they charged $20, and they ain't gonna give me the key. You go get out.
Yeah, that ain't valet.
Wait, break this down. They did what, Sean?
They charged $20. Pulled the car out. I could see them. Gave me here the key.
No lockbox, no nothing. Here you go. Threw it back to you.
You just taking $20 of mine.
And if I'm coming in for a drive up or to go, I shouldn't have to pay for no fucking valet. That's stupid. Your business models is crazy.
Right.
The stuff that you do. Now I do understand, because I'm sure you have people in here, well, you ain't got to deal with black folks be tripping. Black folks do be tripping. It's a problem with us in general as how we deal with businesses and how businesses deal with us. I don't know how you gonna fix it, but I know good and well that if I'm trying to spend money and I come to you in good faith and I want to spend money, because I'm always gonna go black business, I'm always gonna go black first. Bro, come on, man. And don't act like you don't know no better. There's examples of fucking restaurants that don't have no nasty ass fucking attitude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We don't just police each other I think Indians, some of the worst business people ever.
Oh my God!
You ever go to the hotels Indians own?
But let me say this.
They always cheat.
Let me say this. I think Indians are some of the worst business people when it comes to treating black people.
They're just not good. They don't have good people skills.
That's their views.
So you go,
and that's Goldie in the background.
You good with Indians. So you good with Indians.
I'm good with everybody.
Even bad customer service.
Even bad customer
Man,
service.
you lost your mind.
I have lost
your mind.
Okay, so Jack, expound on it. Please explain.
Yeah, man, listen, everybody trying to function. Inside the society right now, we're going through what they call a depression.
And recession.
And a recession. And whatnot. And we can't afford to put each other down, especially with being people of color and whatnot, just because, we do things a certain type of way. We don't treat each other right inside our own families.
And this is true.
But then we want to goddamn point the finger at somebody else because they don't treat each other right. And first we got to start within.
Okay, you know what, Jack?
Yeah.
You just all right. What do we love about black businesses then? Let's do that.
First off,
I love blackness. I love blackness.
Okay, but you know
I
what?
love
But guess
blackness.
Obama didn't do shit, but I'm glad that nigga got in office because I feel inspired. Because I feel like at least my great grandkid could possibly
Gotta have a chance.
A chance.
All
Okay,
right.
so let me say this. I love blackness. I love it all. But let me tell you something. Let me finish.
Okay.
But it has to be just more than being black, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's keep it a buck. Yes, I love going to black businesses. I love it. But at the same time, if I give you my hard-earned black dollar, you're gonna have to give me that hard-earned respect and customer service.
Yes, I agree.
That's what it is. Now, and the thing is, we can't be afraid to point that out. That listen, I did what I did, and I did my part to support you. Now you have to do your part. I didn't say pander to me or cater and do all this stuff, but make me feel comfortable about spending my black dollar with you.
Here's the thing. Marvin, Steve, Jack, Sean, Goldie. Right now, as we doing this show, there's some shit going on in our life.
This is a black show?
All of us. There's some shit going on in our life right now. But we right here doing the show. Motherfucker, I don't give a goddamn because your dog just got ran over or your child just flunked. Fuck you. Give me some good customer service. Don't bring that shit to me because I got problems too and I ain't bringing it to you. And if I got a good attitude with you, damn it, you're going to have a good attitude with me. I don't give a fuck.
Our job are comedians. And we've all had losses in our family, and we've all had to go on stage the next week and be a professional.
Yeah.
And entertain 400-500 people, knowing what we got going on in our life.
And make them happy. And after those stage lights go down, we back in our darkness.
We back in our darkness.
And you got an attitude, you got to seat me. That's all you got to do is seat me?
Yeah.
And I got to deal with attitude? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
I'm going to give you good customer service. Jack?
Let's start right here. Once again, we're black.
We black as hell. I think I'm the most dark-skinned nigga in the room. Go ahead.
It starts with that right there. We got to lift each other up, man. And you know, what's the word that people are throwing around right now? We got to have what for each other?
Empathy.
Empathy. I was kind of like that. Respect. But what's
and
grace? Grace. What's grace?
What is grace?
And remember when somebody showed you some grace when you needed, when you were at your lowest, or when you were trying to build something, when you was just trying to take it to a whole nother level, and you needed somebody just to support you and push you over that hump right there. But then now you got somebody coming in with a platform, a following,
right? Yeah, we talk like this podcast.
That has they have the ability to take this podcast to a whole nother level where they say if they like it or not.
Right.
And remember, once again, all this stuff is relative. It's subjective and everything. But even if it's good to you, it may not be good to someone else. We might need somebody to have some grace for us, even if we wasn't at 100%. How many times you ain't been at 100%, but somebody had grace on you and goddamn took you over the mountain?
Jack, what's your point?
The point I'm trying to make is that you gotta let some people slide. We gotta let each other slide. Well, because we already getting it already from the white man. We get it from all different types of races.
Jack, do you let any of us slide? You be wanting your goddamn money right then. You done jumped on me before, Jack, about money. You ain't let me slide. So what the fuck are you talking about, Jack?
Hey, every bitch I ever brought around you done fucked them all.
Wait a minute, Jack. Wait a minute.
You want to do some real shit? You want to do some real shit?
Jack, what are you talking about?
You getting personal right
Jack,
now.
Jack,
you getting real. Yeah.
Jack,
I hope you watching, bitch. I hope you watching, bitch. Yeah, I brought you over this motherfucker. I introduced you to this nigga. You didn't have to fuck that nigga, man. You didn't even fuck me. You didn't even fuck me, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
So when you was leaving,
I hate you, hoe. I fucking hate you.
Oh my God.
When you was leaving, she was like, "No, I'm gonna stay behind." And how did that
I'm
work?
gonna stay with Steve.
I rode with the bitch.
So she made you
got
Uber
Uber
home
back.
like
I
Uber.
Yeah.
And she fucked Steve.
And she fucked Steve. And Steve gonna tell me how he tore that pussy all the way apart and whatnot. And then, thank you for helping me network. Thank you for being a friend.
Ladies and gentlemen,
travel down the road and back again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this.
Oh my God.
This is talking about old lady gang. This old nigga gang right here, I tell you.
Ladies and
With
gentlemen,
this 57-year-old dick.
Just wait a minute, Jack.
No, you want to do this. You want to do this. This your show. This your stage.
This our show, Jack.
Now, hey, bro. All I ask, get me an Uber back home if you feel a certain way.
Why you bringing that?
He made you pay for your own Uber home.
That
Why you
nigga
fuck your
seen me
bitch?
walk in with the bitch.
He made you Uber home.
Oh my
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen,
Didn't
this
have
show.
the decency enough for me. But this is how niggas do you when you go to their business.
Did you write him a bad?
You know what I had?
And you had grace.
I had grace.
You didn't write him a bad review or
I
nothing.
ain't write him
nigga.
I ain't put him up on Yelp. I ain't hate on the nigga.
You
None
doing
of
it
that
now, Jack, in front of millions of people.
I'm yelping this nigga dick
do-
right
you
now.
doing it-
Don't nobody come with me. Fuck this nigga no more.
You doing it
Bitch,
right
you
now
dead.
in front of
Oh my
hundreds
You
of people.
fucking dead, bitch.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you
sorry.
are
Let's get back on the
watching
rails.
I apologize.
The
Let's
Yeah
get
We
back
Talk
on the
About This
rails.
podcast
Yeah.
brought to you by B Goldie, greatest of all time. You make sure you go to bgoldie.com and disregard
What
everything.
does digress mean?
Just shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Hirsch. I mean Hirsch. As the old folks say, Hirsch.
But yeah, black businesses. Again, so let me ask you something.
Why don't you start selling your dick? Why don't you start selling it? If it's so fucking
Back on the
good.
rails. Get back on the
Back
rails.
back on the
Get
back on the
back in the
subject.
Somebody thought you started a black business.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
We black businesses.
If we black businesses.
So if you a comedian and you ain't funny, folks get to say you ain't funny. They don't come to your show. They don't pay you. They don't give you money. They
that
don't give
makes
you
sense.
no grace. Ain't nobody coming to watch you for no fucking grace. They coming to you to fucking be
That
the
ain't never
maid
happened to
laugh.
y'all. That ain't never happened to y'all.
What's that?
Where you wasn't funny one night and somebody gave you grace and still paid you.
Hell
and
nah.
then, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, you'll get them next time. I seen you. Be
No,
funny
I'm
before.
talking about if you ain't funny, ain't nobody even finna book you.
Right,
Ain't nobody finna
right.
book you, and they gonna tell people, hey man, because we all in popularity contest.
Hey, man.
Somebody got to vouch for you.
And
So
let me-
if your restaurant ain't fucking up the par, then folks get to say it.
And let me say this too,
Y'all
man.
changed.
No, let me say what?
Y'all changed.
Let me say this too. Let me say this. One of the most powerful things my grandma said, I'm sure y'all heard it before.
Keep your dick to yourself if you can't goddamn say something nice when you see somebody with their girl.
She said that, and she also said,
Your grandma said it?
yeah, she said that, and she also said it doesn't cost a dime to be nice.
Don't cost a dime.
It don't cost a dime. So, because and
It don't
honestly,
cost a dime to
But
leave
this
somebody
is my
bitch
thing.
alone.
I don't think your grandmother said them two same things. There's no way your grandma said both of those.
I thought you did. But listen, the thing is, I've gone to restaurants where
And you took my bitch to the both of them restaurants.
I never did that, Jack.
So you didn't even take the bitch out. You just went on, fuck these hoes.
Oh my God. Okay.
This
So I've gone to black establishments where the food wasn't all that good, but the service was great.
Well, tell me how the pussy was.
And guess what
Tell
I
me
did?
how the pussy
And
was.
you'll go back.
And I'll go
You'll
back.
go back.
And and guess what?
Yes.
And that requires grace. That requires grace. That requires me to spin the block and go back again. Because I'd be like, well, maybe they had a bad day in the kitchen or whatever, but they were so cool to me and they were so.
But did you spend the block on these bitches though? The bitches that I brought.
What about the opposite, Steve? What about the opposite where it's this food great? I'm talking about this food.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
so
service-
now let me say this. I don't care what nobody say. That is the best food ever. When you go to these old soul food restaurants and the food so goddamn good, but the service is terrible. Like when you walk in, order what you gonna order because we didn't call the police now. Come on in, shit. That type shit. Them old country. You know what I'm saying? You from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Them old with the old lady be cooking in the back where they got flies and all that. Screen door toe the fuck up. But that'd be the best.
But you know what
food
you
in
get,
the-
you know what you're getting into.
You know what you getting into.
Ham hocks, pick it up.
Now you know if I go somewhere and it's like that from Mississippi, so you know I'm familiar with it. And so, old mom, it ain't the best, ain't the cleanliness, ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? You can look for ain't nobody got no hair, they don't folks look like they want. That food be delicious.
That food be delicious.
But
Oh,
I'm
but
still
you never-
not gonna fuck with no badass attitude.
But
you
you
give
ain't
me a
complain.
funk ass attitude, I'm not coming back. I don't give a fuck how good your food is.
Hey man, but see the thing is with those, but the thing is, Marvin, with those restaurants where we grew up in Alabama, Mississippi, or wherever you from, you already know the family. You know what?
Yeah, you know. It's familiar to you.
You know Miss Kathy gonna cuss your ass out, but she gonna do it with love and serve you with a big ass wonderful plate, and you gonna go on about your business. You gonna come back. But I'm saying, but it's these motherfuckers that you don't know in these bigger cities that feel like y'all need us, so we gonna treat y'all.
And
any
that's
type
the
of way.
thing. You feel like you make the customer feel like they need you when it's really the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, have you been, or any of y'all been to the place? It's one in Chicago. I know it's one in Cleveland, a couple of places. One's called Dick's. It's another hot dog place in Chicago. No, listen. No, seriously. But the service is intentionally bad. Like,
I heard about play. I ain't know.
I got a video of it. It's hilarious. I really want to go. They intentionally cuss you out. You know what you're gonna get when you walk in. They be like, order goddamn food. What the fuck you want?
Oh, wow.
They cuss you out on purpose.
I would love to go there. Hilarious. Okay, so is it a white owned?
No, I don't know who owns the place. I know Dick's is a white owned. It's a bar. But there's a hot dog stand in Chicago, and they cuss your ass.
Okay, so Sean, you know what? That is all fine and well, and I would love to go.
I want to go.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why I want to go, because I know what I'm going to get.
Right.
I know.
I'm going to get cussed out,
and I'm expecting getting my ass cussed out. But I'm going to your black establishment here in my neighborhood or wherever I'm going. I'm expecting to get some good food and great customer service.
This is why Chick-fil-A does so well.
That's what I was gonna say.
It does so fucking well.
So really, customer service, I always say.
Yeah, customer service.
Based on who the fuck they hiring. Like, you gotta know who you hiring for the environment.
But we hire our family. We hire our family.
Hey man,
Yeah.
That's a great ass point. Let me say this, because now, if you go to a fast food restaurant now, customer service is fucking terrible. Why? Because they are hiring these kids, and these kids in this day and time don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't even say what. They don't say welcome to McDonald's. They just say, yeah, what you want? Yo, what's up? They don't do none of that shit.
Motherfucker told me, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? When I tell you what I want,
you pulled up what they say.
Bitch, what is bitch? Fuck out the goddamn speaker with that stupid shit. And then I went to Wendy's by the fucking house, and them motherfuckers didn't have nothing. This bitch ran out on fucking laundry list of what they didn't have. Well, bitch, clothes. Y'all ain't gone clothes.
What do you have?
They ain't even got people in that bitch.
And you go in there, and the white folks, it's only in our neighborhood. The white folks restaurant don't do that. You ain't never seen that shit. We be the craziest shit. Hey, we ain't got no kind of liquids today, bitch.
No kind of liquid.
What the fuck is you? Y'all ain't got no tap water, nothing, bitch. What the fuck? We can't get bitch, clothes.
If they can realize some shit, they do that shit on purpose too.
They do it.
Yeah.
They do it.
And make us mad at each other. Like all that shit on purpose.
Oh yeah.
So Jack,
But this is what I want to understand though. If you guys had a restaurant and you opened up one, what would you do? What would you do to prevent all these different things from happening?
First off, if I'm gonna open up a restaurant, I'm gonna make sure I got all of the things I need.
The capital to start immediately.
Exactly. To start immediately, and I'm gonna make sure I got everything I need to make that restaurant run smooth.
You think that all the people that had the same dream didn't feel the same way when they opened up their restaurant?
You right.
It can happen to you, Steve. It can happen to any
Customer
one of us.
service don't cost a dime. You ain't gotta have nothing for that.
It can happen to you.
What?
The same concept can happen to you when you open up Marv's Diner.
First of all, bro.
Customer service costs a dime because I'm paying y'all $15 rather than $8. You niggas should be having better morale. You know what I'm saying? So that's it don't cost patron.
Well, this is the thing.
Bro,
I don't care if I'm making $25 an hour. If I'm frying chicken, I ain't gonna have no good attitude.
Well, nah, bruh. When you go to work, you at work.
But if you 18,
Because I'm tasting that shit.
When you at work, you at work,
grown
bro.
ass man.
Let me like one of my practices is when I do a show. I think it's very important to go out and greet the people and thank them for coming out.
You do.
I really do think that's important.
Amen.
Dog, to smile in their face, to take the picture. That's important because I'm selling
you
you
catch cold?
an experience. I'm selling you an experience.
You right.
If I smile in your face, I make you feel good about yourself, you more likely to tell somebody and come back. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. This is your job, nigga. Ain't nobody tell you to fucking goddamn do
I
this.
will say this. I am I turned 54. The hardest job I've ever had in my life was Kentucky Fried Chicken. That was the hardest shit to this day. I was in the military. I've been all over the world. Fried chicken was the hardest job I've ever had in my life.
And why?
Well, you still do that. You still do that, though.
What?
Well, he still fried chicken. Hey, you know what? But I'm glad you mentioned that, Marv. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I've worked fast food before too. That is some of the hardest shit ever.
So they
That
paid
is.
y'all a lot.
I mean, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did my job, and if I ain't gonna bullshit, if I dropped some chick on the floor, I didn't give that to nobody. I threw that away.
I did.
Nigga, I worked in a restaurant for 3 years. I worked
Hey, man,
I worked
you know
3 years, nigga, and that's the other thing, nigga.
It's hard.
Man,
It's
it's
hard
bad
work.
shit happening in the back, dog.
but you know what, man?
It's going down in the back.
But you know what, man?
They don't pay niggas enough to care. Like you ask me, they don't pay niggas enough to care.
Exactly.
I imagine I ain't care.
But why does Chick-fil-A so good? They ain't paying that much more.
No,
Exactly.
let me say, no, okay, you know what? It's the standard. It's the standard.
They send them through training.
Like
They got Chick-fil-A University, right?
Like for instance, I think Lab daughter work at Chick-fil-A, and he was telling me that, shout out to Lab, loved by guy. Listen, he was telling me like, man, his daughter had to go to training, customer service training for Chick-fil-A, all that type stuff. So they send you through a process, man. Like what's their favorite line when you leave? What is it?
It's our pleasure.
My pleasure. Yeah. That's a demand. They have to say that no matter what.
Nigga, it make me feel good when niggas say it's their pleasure, nigga.
Yeah.
I be like, shit, this shit ain't that bad out here. It's this nigga pleasure.
I want to know it was your pleasure.
Hey, but you know what, Marvin? But you did drop a huge comedy gem, man. And I hope, like, if any young comics or comics watching this, take it on. I do the same thing, bro. After a show, I make it my business to go out. And not only that, the people who are opening for me, the feature, the MC, I need everybody out there with me shaking hands on the way back. It's very important that on their way out. Even the guest spots. Hey man, listen, we need to all go out here and greet these people when they go out, and they will remember you, and they will really become.
So they boo you at the show and in the line.
They boo me at the show and in the line. Hey, going by boo nigga, still boo. Hey, and I'd be like, my pleasure.
Hey, cause it's like we talk about giving people grace, right? And I hear that. Maybe I'm an asshole. I feel like today we give people too much grace for fucking anything and everything. If I come to your fucking place and I order something, and then I look at my fucking bag, this is clearly not what the fuck I order, and I say, excuse me, but this is not what I order, and this how you say, and grab the fucking bag. Bitch, I want to burn this place down with you in it. What the fuck?
Mom,
the fuck? Hey. I don't care what you going through. Motherfucker, you just made a mistake. Acknowledge your mistake and take this fucking shit back.
Jack is in me or do Marv need a hug?
He definitely needs a hug.
Fuck out of here, dog.
You know what? I was just thinking to myself, I know Marv is one of the most difficult motherfuckers to serve.
No, I'm actually not because
so
I'm telling you how I feel.
You get the shit on the menu and get it how they say this how it come.
Huh?
What?
You get the shit on the menu and you don't make no alterations and you get it as is, as the special says.
Oh, I know where you trying to go. Motherfucker, if I say don't give me no onions, then I don't want no fucking onions. It's simple as that. This what y'all do, this what y'all offer. So if I say I don't want no onions, I don't want no onions. So you're not finna get mad with me because I say I want no onions?
In other words,
I'm not one of them niggas.
He feel like you should have a special order.
I'm not one of them niggas to go in there and change the fucking menu. I hate that shit too.
So you ain't gonna tell them to cut your shit.
No, hell fucking no. I hate motherfuckers that do that shit. I hate that shit. This what the fucking, you see what the signs say. This ain't no goddamn fucking call to order shit. If that's what it is, that's what it is. You come in there making all these goddamn do this for me. First of all, when I was working in the restaurant,
black people.
But when I don't. But when I work in the restaurant, do that shit you want to. Now your shit tastes like balls because they didn't rub your fucking meat across their fucking scrotum. You making all those special fucking orders.
What?
Hey, you go in a restaurant, me, you start complaining. Hey, cook mine first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how I am.
And then let him.
That's how I am.
All right, so listen, guys. Listen. Let's do this. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We voiced our opinion.
No, hold on. Before you do that, before you close, and with this subject right here, do we or do we not make alterations to our? Do we not make shit more difficult and give extra?
Some people do.
Some people
like we do.
Some people do.
I mean, can you imagine 100 motherfuckers per hour?
Okay, but Jack,
in a business.
Jack, but guess what? Yes, some of us have different things we want with our food, but again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
And you at work.
You think just because you said that, like
you at work?
you saw the nigga did, bro.
Hey, look,
Just because he got his hands like
look
this.
at my hand.
your hands like this and mean something.
I'm gonna try it again. Fuck y'all. Listen, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
So that make a difference. Put your hands behind your back and do it.
Fuck them niggas.
See,
But listen, guys, listen. So now that we've talked about it, we discussed it. Now the question remains, or the question is here: Old Lady Gang and the real Milk and Honey. Is that right? Is the name Milk and Honey?
Yeah. I want to say yes.
Okay.
Because it's two of them. I don't want to get it wrong.
So Milk and Honey in Atlanta, Georgia, and Old Lady Gang in Atlanta, Georgia. I hope you're watching. All right. So have any of y'all eaten at these restaurants? And tell me your honest opinion of those restaurants if you eaten at them. Sean, we'll go with you first.
Never eaten at Milk and Honey. I've eaten at Old Lady Gang, but that had to been like 6 years ago. I don't remember much about it.
And would you go back?
Yeah, I go back.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it. It's been a long time, but I didn't have any issues with it. And I haven't eaten at the Old Lady Gang at the Hawks game. So they have a satellite branch at the Hawks game. So
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, Jack.
I've eaten at Milk and Honey on Wesley Chapel.
we're not talking about them strippers
Yeah,
you
that's
had.
two, not that one.
We're not talking about them two strippers you ate out. Milk and Honey. We talking about the rest.
The real Milk and Honey is the one that they.
The stripper booty. So, Jack, you around here eating out strippers? Jack.
Yes, I do, actually. Why y'all bullshit?
Okay.
Why are you playing?
Don't worry about it, Jack. Have you
We didn't mean to
It's
get you off.
documented.
We didn't mean to get you off the rails. my bad.
Jack, have you eaten at the Milk and Honey or the Old
Because
Lady?
Milk and Honey is
The
on
Milk
Wesley
and Honey,
Chapel.
yes.
Yeah, that's not the one they talking about.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about the one in Kanye, right?
No,
In Covington or some shit like that?
it's in Southside somewhere. I can't remember. But the Milk and Honey is on Wesley Chapel. They not talking about that one.
Okay, well, I hadn't eaten that particular one, but I would say that the one that I did eat at, I ain't hard to please either.
Give them some grace.
But it was some hoes in there.
Oh my God. We talking about
There
the
was some
food.
bitches in there that was sitting next to me, and they knew who I was and all that shit. I had a good ass goddamn time. So Keefy D would have went up in there. Keefy Lee would have went up in that bitch.
That's the
and
one
they
that
showed
killed
me who the
Tupac.
fuck he was in there.
Keefy D killed Tupac. But they ain't the
You
same
got
one.
the man. You got the wrong person.
Hey, if Keefy Lee would have went up in there and then showed them that with him, he could have inspired them to give everyone better service. He a bitch ass nigga for not doing that.
Oh my God.
You know
Okay.
what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking
Now,
about?
I'm not finna get throat kicked by this nigga. So no, I don't know what you're talking
Hey, Keefy Lee, I'm bullshitting.
about. Keep it lead.
I've never eaten at Old Lady Gang. I've heard the food is amazing, but I've also heard some of the people complain about different things, the parking and some of the rules and whatnot. But I have not ever eaten there.
Uber there, bitch.
And I never eaten at the real Milk and Honey either. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
It is. All right, so me, I've never eaten at the real
Not saying I won't. Not saying I
Right.
won't. Not saying I won't.
I've never eaten at the real milk and honey. I will try it because I want to see what it's all about. I have eaten at Old Lady Gang. The first time I went, my experience wasn't that good. Why? Because I'm very impatient. Why was it not that good? Because it was a fucking line out of this world.
You gotta have a snack for you get there.
Yeah. So big ups to them on that.
Maybe that's
Right.
a testament to their food.
But it is. So then I
So you can't count that. You
Okay. No.
You
Let me
should
finish.
not
No,
count that.
I'm not counting it. I'm saying it. But
Candy, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
right. It don't. So what I'm saying is,
I love you.
No, what I'm saying is,
And Milk and Honey.
No, what I'm saying.
The Old Lady Gang.
And the two strippers you ate. So what I'm saying is that was great that the business was getting supported like that to where I had the line was around the building, but I waited and the food was absolutely amazing. Then I went to the one over on my side, which is the south side. I went there again a couple of months ago.
Is the Old Lady Gang over here?
It's an old lady gang.
All right, let's go after the show.
We can go there. It's an old lady gang over.
We're gonna do a review after the show.
And we're gonna fuck some young ladies when we get there.
Nigga.
No, it's west.
I thought it was only one Old Lady Gang on Peter Street.
No, it's an old lady gang on dang, where's God? Y'all excuse me, but it's one like probably
I got a question before I go.
But okay, let me
go ahead.
All right, so I ate there. Food absolutely amazing. So I love Old Lady Gang food. They were always nice to me, and that's just what it is, man. That's my review on it. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to Old Lady Gang, and yes, I'm coming to eat at the real milk and honey, and I ain't got to do no reviews because I already know it's gonna be good because people have been talking about it. So there it is.
All right. You go from right to left. Your favorite black establishment?
I'm a fat nigga, so I eat a lot. And I always go black, so it's a lot, man. Chef Rob's, I love Chef Rob's food.
Chef Rob's.
Chef Rob's that dude.
Man,
You gotta love
Chef
Chef Rob's.
Sandy String. Shout out to Chef Rob.
Chef Rob be getting down.
My man, Big Day cheesesteaks.
I ain't had that.
I'm a cheesesteak guy. I love that, man. He's married to the slutty vegan girl.
He got it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
He got his own. He got his own.
Yeah.
Pinky.
Her name Pinky, right?
His name Pinky.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about the other Pinky. No,
Yeah, so I love they shit. I love they shit, man.
Oh, not that.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot of
Steve, what about you?
good
Hey,
right.
man,
Steve, what about you?
I can't lie. None of them. Because I eat them all. I love soul food. So I mean, like I said, the latest one I've eaten was Old Lady Gang. But I just like going to see. I just love soul food. So yeah, all of them.
What about you, Jackie?
Blue Flame, nigga. They got these wings.
Wait a minute.
Now, I heard the strip club
ain't fucking with no Magic City.
Yeah, that's what I keep
shrimp,
hearing.
baby.
Magic City food is amazing.
Magic City, the shrimp in Magic City is.
So why are you niggas in Magic City?
But
Y'all
for
talking about y'all
food.
saved.
Hey, you know, I ain't never been to Magic City.
Y'all niggas say y'all saved. Why y'all?
We in there full of food and we saving souls.
Hey.
Exactly, 100%.
Hey, bro, you know-
let me argue your shit real quick.
That's where you met Milk and Honey.
100%. 100%.
Go ahead, Jackie.
And salt and pepper. Look here. It's seasoned salt and goddamn
Lowry. Paprika.
And Miss Lowry. And Lowry. My name is Lowry. Would you like a dance?
And then one of them burned you. Lemon pepper.
Hey, listen. Them motherfuckers in them, you get you a dance and they $5 dances, bro.
Oh, no
From
shit.
from goddamn Monday through goddamn Thursday.
We might need to go in there and do a review.
Yes.
Let's go do a review.
A strip club review.
Hey,
And we all sit there
y'all
calm.
stay tuned.
We all
The
full
Talk
calm
Like
like
This
we
podcast. We
Wings
doing
and thighs coming to
Strip club
what
review.
club near you?
What's it called?
Wings and thighs.
Wings and thighs coming to
We
a strip
got wings
club.
over there, man.
That is.
Strip club
Hey,
review.
and we gonna talk about it on the next podcast.
Okay, before my favorite, I'm a breakfast dude. I love breakfast. So breakfast at Barney's, I love breakfast at Barney's. If you can get in there, because that line is always nuts. But breakfast at Barney's, I love it.
What time you got to get there in order to?
It's just a wrap. Like if it's a weekend, you pretty much it's a wrap.
Okay.
That is. Hey, man, listen, y'all been watching We Talk Like This podcast. Hey, man, shout out to all the black restaurants, man. Keep doing what you do. Work to get better. That's what it is, man. We love you. Hey, Marvo, where you going to be, brother?
I will be a week from now. I will be in Sean. Are we gonna be together in Huntsville, and then after that
Huntsville
we'll
Live?
be in Raleigh, Durham at the Improv.
That
Be
is.
a while.
That is. You going to be Sean?
Well, this weekend I am going to LA to the Lions game, baby. Yeah,
Oh, my
watch
God.
my Lions win. I'm flying to LA to see these Lions win. Then the following week I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Improv in Phoenix, Arizona.
That is me. I will be in Killeen, Texas, Twice as Funny Comedy Lounge, 2 shows Friday and Saturday with my man, Lab Love. We all know
Jack
Love.
I'm gonna be at all these events with all these niggas, but I'm also gonna be on JackThriller.com.
Hey.
Yeah.
JackThriller.com. Make sure you check that out. New Jack Thriller City, new episodes coming out every Tuesday. Check that out on 85 South platform and JackThriller.com. JackThriller.com. JackThriller.com.
Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth.com.
Unless you got to.
Hey, you've been watching We Talk About This podcast once again, man. Be sure to follow, man. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Do all that. And last but not least, y'all make sure y'all check out our guy, B. Goldie, greatest of all time. We out here, y'all. That's what it is.
Peace.
Jack. Oh, I'm sorry. Jack, take us home.
Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Some bullshit. I shouldn't have even brought him back with that shit. That's some bullshit.